Sorry about that. Trying to get the right angle. Okay, that's a little bit better. I'm thinking that maybe it would just... This might be even better. Okay. All right, I feel like this is a little bit better. Let's see. Okay, so... So what I was picking up on, I'm like really not liking the way where this camera's going. Okay. Let me try one more thing. Oh, please work. I'm trying a new setup, and obviously it's like for some reason it won't record sideways. So kind of just be patient with me about that. Move closer. Nightmare, yo. So anyways, this is like a nightmare situation. Okay, so I felt somebody that made like a direct attack. They wanted to cause a tower in not just your life, but also your family. Okay. And when it comes, so when I looked at this attack, it was like I was kind of guided to look at it to see if there was something generational going on. It's not a generational thing, even though it's directed at your generation. Like, it's not directed at your mother. So I wanted to pull more cards on this because, yeah, when people just like hate on you and then they try to cause towers in your life for no reason, it's just really like there's no reason for that. Not only is there no reason for that, but it's actually something that's really negative. it's basically calling judgment, the worst type of judgment, like cast them down. I mean, out of the tower, right? Cast them down. Okay, so somebody that really judges very harshly, like somebody that judges a lot. And then for some of you, this is like a coworker. For some of you, this is an actual boss that you have still currently right now. So when you have jealousy at the workplace, it's only a couple ways that you can deal with it to keep your karma clear. Honestly, if you can get crystals, like this is selenite, I'm going to eventually get it so that the setup is not there. Give me some shade. It was like all thunderstorms and everything like 30 minutes ago, and now it's complete sunshine. Oh. Nightmare. Okay. Good God. All right. Now I won't roast. I was like getting really hot. The sunshine was going through the window, like amplifying the heat. Okay. So anyways, when you're dealing with situations and people that are high negative, like let's just say that they are extremely negatively charged. Having a crystal like selenite, this is a selenite tower, okay? In the environment, if you're like somebody who is, because this will, okay, this crystal will clear negative energy. It sends its energy up, okay? And then whatever the pattern is that goes around, kind of like a spiral, it sends it also out. So different sizes will clear certain spaces. But basically, if you have an environment that has so much negativity, you may not be able to burn like Palo Santo or use sage. This crystal, you can even hide it. Like, I know that some people think crystals are weird, and that's okay. People, everybody can have their opinion. And so they maybe want what the crystal's going to do, but they don't want to be judged to be like, oh, somebody that likes crystals. So you can put it in a sock, you know, and then put it in the room. And if you're in a situation where you're working with somebody that's very negative, because I do get this, some of you are dealing with somebody that's extremely negative. It's like they just bring you down. That's why, and I want to say they are like a cumbersome person, and they become that at work. And for some of you who that cumbersome person is actually like your boss, so you can't really speak up against them, or you feel afraid to. Like if you're getting treated poorly in your job and you're being disrespected to somebody by some verbally. I'm getting specifically, there is a woman, white woman, she's got short hair, she's got like short brown, kind of reddish hair, and she is very short, but she's very bad tempered. I feel like this person's extremely just jealous and domineering, and she's an older lady. She's like maybe in her 60s or 50s, maybe 50s, okay? Late 50s maybe. But she's just the thing you have to understand about this woman. I'm hearing a Susan, I heard Karen and Janet. So so the thing is that you it's about you being younger, basically. She hates anybody that's not her age, and anybody that's a female that's not her age specifically. So for that situation, once you know what her trigger is, then you can kind of be like, okay, it's not so personal. Even though it feels personal, it's not as personal as you think. Okay, so the next situation that I'm feeling is like a family member that's extremely toxic and negative. The thing is like you don't want to cut this family member off, but you're always being brought down. That's why I was feeling this humongous tug of war energy. Kind of like, literally, kind of like you want to you want to be your own way in life, but you have something else that's tugging you and pulling you to be another way. And if you do live with a parent, I feel like and if you're dealing with, because what I'm reading is the collective, so some of this information, it's all prophetic. That means it could have happened, will happen, could be happening, etc. Okay. And so I always give the disclaimer, use your intuition when listening to tarot. Like always use your intuition. And if you have a pendulum, that's great because you can just use the pendulum and ask your own questions, and that way you can choose a reader that's best fit for you. For me, uh, my gifts work really naturally, so I just use cards because they're a great way of showing and explaining things, but really I don't have to use cards. So my gifts just work like I just see stuff, and so yeah, I don't know exactly how they work, but because I get a lot of new ones, or I'll figure out, oh my gosh, I've done this before. So now is the time where it's like we've just come into a birthing cycle. So we're right in the very beginning of Mercury retrograde. So this energy, it's kind of like a backlash. It's coming back, but I feel like it's these types of archetypes that we're talking about that are really they're in almost everybody's life. It's like the older woman who is jealous of the younger people because of their youth, right? Okay, that's one scenario. Then I see like a very aggressive energy that just won't take no for an answer. And that's the energy where I feel like it's coming at people from different directions. But no matter what area of your life, that type, because I want to call like a spirit or something like that. You know how they say a spirit of envy or the spirit of lust or the spirit of greed. This is like the spirit of aggression. Maybe violent competition. I'm seeing a lifetime where you were a gladiator, like a gladiator. It wasn't on this planet. And you dealt with this person and this aggressive energy. Okay. And you had to fight them over and over. Kind of reminds me of, I forget which, if it's like the Avengers or Endgame, where they've got Hulk is in the arena on this other planet, and Loki's like, and Thor gets thrown in to fight with the Hulk. Anyways, and the Hulk goes back in and fights in the arena like every day. Um, and forgets who he is, and so they have to wake him up again. I get a feeling similar to like that going on. It's that type of energy, and so because it's gone unresolved, I feel like it's coming through in sometimes it's like religion. I don't know how that would happen, but some type of aggression in religion, spirituality. It's definitely coming through love. I feel like there is a fraudulent. So some. Why is every? It kind of seems like everybody's love life is being tested right now because what I see is like a test coming in. It's a person that's going to come in really fast. They're going to be really aggressive, like, like really, like I'm coming in to save the day, but they're not actually coming in to save the day. They're coming in to ruin it. And I feel like if you've had a hard time saying no to this person because they feel very flighty, if you have had a hard time saying no to this person in the past, then you may want to consider just making one final no so that you don't have to keep going through it because they want to bring you back into a cycle that's no longer going to be. It's just the cycle. When the cycle's over. There's not really much anything. It's no one's fault. It's just time goes on. So some people don't have the ability to move on, and especially where there's karma involved, where there's all this energy of upsetness, but then it doesn't really make sense because there's not a reason. You didn't do anything. You really didn't do anything to get this aggressive behavior from this person. But there still is something within you that is attracting that aggression. And what I'm seeing is another lifetime where you basically had to you were forced by this person to become aggressive because you had to fight in that gladiator type situation, and you had to fight over and over and over again. So that's going to resonate for some of you. Also, I see that some of you have a connection that's not on this planet. It's actually from the stars. So if you're somebody that does stargazing and you see stuff in the sky, those are messages. When you see those lights and blinking and all that stuff, that's actually messages. What I'm getting is to expand on that gift because it's divination and it's how the ancients would literally look at the stars and then get the information. So there is somebody that's got a gift. Again, I feel a very quick movement, things coming in really quick. So we're going to see what these cards say. Well, of course, the Lovers. Oops, let me cover up their little. Okay. So we've got the Lovers. Physical beauty. I did pick up on somebody being very jealous of your physical beauty and trying to okay, this is the thing that they don't understand. The type of beauty that you possess And this is what makes you so attractive, is not a it's a vibration. It is not a physical thing. And it's something that you get from God. So it's not something that can be ruined. You're going to be a beautiful soul, and no matter what, okay? And this is when I see, either you may be in a situation with the Lovers where you're already in a relationship with somebody that's a very beautiful soul, and you're a beautiful soul as well. um when I was looking at the overall why, in the general, why on the in the collective, is, are people trying to cause these towers to go up against people's families? And literally what I got was that some people don't have twin flames, and that's what this is about. And they don't even, they probably, the ones doing the witchcraft, maybe they don't even know that they don't have a twin flame, but they definitely don't want to see you with yours. So the amount of work that I'm seeing that's being put out, it's like a day, it's like a job to try to keep you away from your person. um Now, you're a beautiful soul. Like I said, there could be the beginning of a romance, somebody coming in, um, that will tempt you. Like I said, a test, you know? It's a test with love. And if you already have a relationship, it's like a threefold test. One with your love for spirit, one for the relationship you're in, and then if you're not in a relationship, then the new love that's going to come into your life. Okay? Um, so, attraction, sexuality, lust, and love. These are all really good things to have. In order for a relationship to work, you must leave your parents. I had gotten a message that if you're living at home with your parents, like, that it's time to move out. Like, it's just because of this specific situation where there's the two type, like, you're getting jealousy from your mother not want. And I feel very much so strongly that it's like a mother figure, or it could be an aunt, or somebody that's very close to you, but they want to have rule over your life, and they don't want anybody coming in to take that away. They don't want you to have love. They don't want me to speak about this. I like having to keep drink water. It's just, I'm going to say it anyways. They don't want this divine union to come into pass. And I'll tell you why. I don't know if any of you saw the Loki series on the Loki show on TV, but there's a point where the female Loki and the male Loki touch. And when they do that, it creates a new timeline, because it's like twin flames. It's the coming together of that same soul. Okay. You can look at it like, twin flames are like Enlil and Enki. What, they're both one side of the coin, right? Completely different opposites, but when you put them together, they make up a whole being. It could be very threatening for some people to see twin flames unite, and to feel the power of, because the twin flame relationship, if it's a true twin flame relationship and not a false twin, which is what I feel like, there's a false person trying to come in, and they may look really lavish, they may look really, like, they may look exactly like what you want, but then there's something about that, especially if there's somebody that shows up with a lot of money and is like you'll know, because I see this person doing things like sending you roses. Everything this person sends you is enchanted with his magic. Okay, so back to what I was saying before about why there's an attack on the collective about twin flames, because not everybody has a twin flame. And when I asked, why doesn't everybody have a twin flame, is it like a punishment? No, it's not. It's just that some people, like, they have something like a twin flame, but that is in another life somewhere else right now. It's just not here. So they've done something. And I asked, is it a punishment? Because to me, when I empathically felt it, it felt like, yes, it was a punishment of some sort. However, when I looked at it further, it's like something that either one of the parties or one party or the other party chose, made a major choice to go against their divine union in another life, or it could have been in this life. Okay, so it's kind of like either way, the lovers are the reason why there's this attack going on, and why this person's trying to send a tower. You know, this is selenite tower, but trying to send a tower to your family because they, it's like they want to have dominion over you. And if you have a family, if you get a family, if you create a family, then your life is going to not be focused upon them. And I know some parents feel scared of that. Some don't. I don't know any parent, any grandparent that doesn't love a kid. Honestly, I see the grandparents love their kids so, so very much. Okay. But this is a unique type of relationship that I'm feeling. And if it is with somebody that you have as a boss, that they are very wanting to control and dominate your time, it's all because there's something with them that's driving them to try to keep your life so you can't have love in it. Like, so that you don't have somebody there for you, so that you don't have so that you're not attracted to anybody, so that other people are not attracted to you. I mean, it goes so many different ways that this person really, really is in their feelings about it, and they don't want to see you win and when it comes to your love life. But I do feel something coming in for you no matter what. It's like the more that these people try to stop you from having love, the more love that you receive, because everybody just sees them as being strange. Like, why wouldn't you love that person? You know? Oh, well, and this is where I get a lot of people lie, but the lies are weird. What Spirit's telling me is that the lies are really, really silly and weird. Also, Lilith, she's like, they'll all lied on me. Everything that you've ever heard about Lilith has pretty much been a lie. It's all fabricated and lied about. She's one that's here right now. She's like, don't take this stuff lightly when it comes to people writing about you and making up lies about your life and stuff. Because she it's called demonization, actually. It's when you try to get somebody judged. That's what judgment is, what causes the tower. People cannot create a tower. That's what type of tower is going to take down love? Do you see what I'm saying? Love is the higher vibration. um there's no tower that will ever be created, because there's nothing saying that love shouldn't happen. Okay. Now, if you're in your love life and you're experiencing a tower, which means like everything starts to go bad, uh first of all, what you need to do is find out if you're having a solar return. Now, a solar return is something that straight up, I was like, I can't even believe I survived it. It was the most horrific experience for me. It lasts about a month long. Mine did. What happened is, a solar return is that your astrology, so that you were born at exact time and place, right? And your birth chart and astrological stuff is set when you're born. So when it comes back to that exact position of the sun being in that exact position as when it was when you were born, it causes you to go through a death and a rebirth. And when I'm saying like it's so drastic, it's like literally having an ego death, and you change. It's like It's probably the thing, it happens to people between the ages of 30 and 60. I've only heard of people going through like one solar return in their lifetime, but it can cause a midlife crisis because it causes the upheaval in your life. Like everybody turns on you, you realize your life has been a fraud, that you don't love yourself. Like it's a harsh reality. So that's what I'm saying. Like it could feel like a tower, but it's actually an astrological alignment thing that's going on in your birth chart. So that is something that if you feel like you're getting a tower in life or in your love life, then check and see if it's actually your solar return. There is something on the internet that you enter in where you were born, like the time and stuff like that, and then it basically predicts your solar return. So you can track it. That's how I found out. Okay, so you see the darkest sides of people. So, this new love that's coming in. For you that don't have somebody that you're seeing, that you're wanting this new love. Okay, when I look at the Lover's card, I see this mountain. In between them, sorry, I gotta cover them up. I see this mountain in between them. Okay, that mountain that's in between the lovers is this energy that I'm feeling. It's like this, like, why does this higher angel have to come in? See this angel above? It's like coming in, it's basically saying that these two people can be together. And why would it have to do that? That's weird, because there's this mountain in between them. All right. So the mountain is that there are these people that are Debbie Downers, and they spiritually despise and hate anybody that has a twin flame because they are not allowed to have their twin flame because they abuse their twin flame in another life, to the point where God in this life said no. Your punishment is basically to watch other people have their twin flame, and then you learn from that, but you're not gonna be able to hurt, because the thing is, your twin flame, if you're with your true twin flame, it is your soul. When it's like when you two come together, it's the oversoul. Like and you can't, it's the strongest bond that has ever existed, telepathically and in every way. All right, so I want to know about like the dangerous energy that was coming in. The wind is blowing so hard here. It's like, and that there's tumbleweeds. It's like literally somebody wants to come and sweep you off your feet. However, there is this mountain to climb, and the mountain is just actually this other person that doesn't want you to have love, that brings death to your relate. Oh my gosh, those jumped out right then. Okay, so this person tries to bring death to your relationships, and they've been doing it with death magic, and it's been affecting the sacral chakra. But the thing is that their death magic doesn't work, not on you. So this signifies a metaphorical personal rebirth followed by great change in your life. What was I just talking about? The solar return. That's exactly, if you're feeling like you're getting the tower in your love life, check and see if it's the solar return, because that is actually a real thing. However, if it's not the solar return, then you got to ask yourself, well, why am I having a death? Why is there death coming in for the lovers? Because death is in the upright, so are the lovers. So I want to look at this. Personal growth through self-examination. End of an era. That's it right there. This struggling. Okay, so this is the end. I get it. This is why tarot is so... I could read this 6 different ways, literally. Okay, so this is like the death of an activity that lovers were doing. Okay. There was a married couple that was doing some weird stuff. They're bringing about very quick, rapid death. Um, the end of the era and putting the past behind you, fear of the unknown, okay, and then of change and being out of control. Focus on the essentials of life and simplify. So basically, what this is saying to me is that this person, what they're wanting to create for you was a death to come to your love life. Why? Because they want to have some type of control over you. They're afraid of something. The Two of Wands, that's two people's energy, thoughts, vibrations coming into alignment with one another. So indicates growth, personal power, and courage. You will find command and respect at the attention of others. Embark on a new adventure. Okay. The death could come to a situation that had lovers trapped. If you were feeling like you were trapped inside a job or a situation, the death being in the upright is non-negative thing. Okay. In fact, for some of you, death is actually, they try to call up death. This card wants to come out. Okay, Three of Pentacles. A good time for team projects, group business ventures. Okay. Again, that's with the lovers. I feel like the lovers working with a third party would actually be beneficial. Your hard work is noticed, and good planning, careful preparation pays off with profit. Competent people see you as being right in their eyes. You are in the upright. Now this Two of Wands, that's the Three of Pentacles. So you're still in the upright. Nobody's been able to change that aspect. Okay. Now this is talking about new creative projects. After coming out of this rebirth cycle with your relationship, I do feel like that's what's happening. You've got the Two of Wands. The energy is being cast. Then we've got the Wheel of Fortune, and I'm getting big money like this. I'm getting the gambling. Yeah, some people are going to be winning the lottery. Some people are going to be gambling. There is a lot of money coming to the lovers. And this was one thing that this Debbie Downer person tried to stop happening, was basically you coming together and having your wish fulfillment and having the power and the courage to say no to them, because they don't want to let go of you. They don't want to let go of your relationship, your partner, and they don't want to let go of this magic that they've been doing. I'm just literally having spirit yell at me because they're like, da, 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 da. Okay. It's about these lovers. People keep trying to get in between them. Like the Three of Pentacles. All right, so you've got this creative adventure, new idea with you, and Two of Wands. Your wand, his wand, her wand, etc. The lovers. So keep your new projects secret for as long as you can. Okay. The thing is, you don't want to like notify your hater that you're doing something, because they want to take the Wheel of Fortune, but the Wheel of Fortune is destined to come to the lovers no matter what. Represents an ever-changing cycle of life. This is a blessing. This is a blessing. Now, those of you that are getting tested, it's going to be obvious. This person's going to come in, try to, like just that wind, what it was doing, trying to sweep you off your feet, and it's going to not feel, it's going to feel weird. It's going to feel weird because I feel it, and it's like, oh, this is a setup. It's going to feel like a setup, okay? So that's part of the test, so you can get a twin flame and the highest relationship. You got to be able to discern who is for you and who is not for you. Okay. Your luck is turning and a new phase of life is beginning. Yes. New creative project. We had a death To the Lovers, this could have been an ending of a relationship and the beginning of a new one. It could have been, you could be a widow, okay? You could be a widow, and there could be a new love coming in. I'm getting that as well. Somebody in the military has just lost somebody, and there's already somebody there. It's like spirit was gonna make sure that you do not that you're not alone because you lost this person. And I feel like they are also in the military. Maybe you had a thing for this person, but you had already had a relationship established with the one that passed away. You're gonna be able, there's things turning in the wheel of fortune that are gonna work out in your benefit. Also, I'm picking up on a lawyer that's got a case. They're wondering if they should take this case. It's like a civil lawsuit about, it's about right, like equal right treatment. I don't know. I see an African American teenager, and it kind of reminds me of Precious. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie. Oh, her life. I mean, and it's so sad. Anyways, but she's such a beautiful person. Like I was talking about the Lovers and this beauty, like you being able to, and you and others are able to discern between superficial beauty and beauty that is like Quasimodo maybe looked like a hunchback, but if you looked into the sweet, innocent eyes, you would see the most beautiful soul that's ever existed. So, kind of think of it that way. Um, I feel like you're somebody that tries to see the best in others and the best in situations. But when it comes to the Wheel of Fortune, it's like in the past, your picker's kind of been off. And this is for some of you. I'm feeling a Scorpio energy where you've just picked the wrong person too many times. I'm also feeling a Capricorn energy. I'm very much feeling actually a couple of Capricorns that are with another Capricorn, and their energies really just bump and collide, and that's why there's so much fighting. And so that's a love situation that there's going to be a natural death to, because if it keeps going, pass away. I'm also being told from um the dead that the Wheel of Fortune is something that's not a fate. Like, we look at it and we think that this is the fate card, like for sure, okay? But it's actually not. If somebody start like, if you make a bad choice when this love test comes in and you choose this person who's very flashy, superficial, big-headed, and there may be only like one thing that you like about them. It could be sex, it could be their clothes, the way they smell. I mean, it's whatever it is, it's an enchantment and it's a trick. If this person sends you flowers, do not bring those flowers inside. There is an ancient Egyptian spell. It's actually a papyri that you can search. I love Egypt's really cool to me. So it's a papyri where there's one girl, and then there's another girl, and she's holding out a um like bouquet, and it has flowers and like a fish in it, and behind her back she's holding like a rotten fish. And that's actually a spell, but it's a story of this spell that you put it on the flowers. They take the flowers in their house, then they're enchanted by that person, and the flowers make negative changes towards the house. And then it's like lets that person come in energetically, astrally, or whatever. Like, it's really, really not cool. So, anyways, it's also symbology of somebody that's like, oh, I'm offering you like this love present, and it's a codfish. So, again, the Wheel of Fortune, we always think of that it's destiny, but I just want you guys to remember that if you see something in this reading and then you see what, because this is how the future works. Basically, people continue to make the same choices, most likely. And then that creates a future reality. That's the one that everybody can see because that's the choice and vibration that people have chosen. Okay, but if I tell you some information, then you go and you change your life drastically. Like, let's say I tell you that you're going to have kids, then you go and get a vasectomy. Well, you just changed your own fate. Okay, like that's just an example that I could think of. There's probably more though, but so yeah, so be aware of that if you see something in the Wheel of Fortune that's for you, know also know that you're not on your own. You have a lover coming in. That could be very well that new love that comes in that's at you're actually worthy, and the other person is on equal vibration because yeah, with all this death being sent to your relationship, it's actually it's actually like got you more blessed basically because somebody wanted to attack your love life. God decided to bless it instead. So if you have a partner that you're with and you want to start a business, that's a great time to do that with that partner. Okay, I'm seeing divine masculine, divine feminine union happening on a collective conscious scale, happening in everything. um So if you feel like you're out of control or your life is out of control, it could be because you're dealing with the Wheel of Fortune, but this is actually something that's going to work out in your favor. Like it'll just seem like a coincidence. So if you've had failure before, especially if it's with this relationship, if you previously with this love relationship, let's say that you're in a love relationship and it looks great from the outside by your peers, but there's some stuff going on internally. um, the Wheel of Fortune's going to affect how you choose from now on, because the thing is that there is somebody that is for you, but you have to choose for yourself what your vibration, what you're willing to put up with, and you have to make your expectation what you want, and then you got to really line up with that. Okay, and so that's why it's kind of like just ask the universe and work with the universe, because that's where the greatest alignment's going to come in with your love life. And then the person, this also, I'm feeling a Hispanic family, multiple, that have people in the family that are doing magic behind the scenes. They're using orishas and all sorts of powders and things like that, putting crystals under the bed, um, with negative intention. So then I feel somebody in the family may be attracted to one of these lovers. Okay, it could be a sister to somebody or something like that. That's attracted to, like, it's like somebody that's in the family, okay, and your spouse isn't aware that they have this like plot like behind the scenes to break you guys up. He doesn't know about that because he would never think about your sister like that. Okay, so I feel like that betrayal energy coming from somebody's sister. Then I was seeing another Hispanic family where uh, it's like a divorce that's trying to happen. There was a death that came, to the lovers, and then the mother-in-law does not want to lose the children and doesn't want them to break up, so she's doing heavy, heavy witchcraft to keep you guys together. Like, I'm specifically feeling a binding spell. And I feel like that she's done this successfully through many lifetimes. Okay, so that's what's going on for some of you. Now, the Wheel of Fortune could be one of these 7 cups. This is the 7 of Cups. It indicates a need for structure and discipline in your life. You're not seeing things clearly, clouded judgment. That's especially for what I was just talking about with the with like I'm feeling the Hispanic family where it's the husband who is completely unaware of this other person, of his wife's sister's advances. Like he's just, for some reason, he's unaware of it. And that's the only way I can really explain it. So, yeah, not seeing things clearly, clouded judgment. You may be misinterpreting reality. Okay. Wishing for something doesn't make it happen. Risky ventures will fail. There are many more options than you recognize. Possible religious, psychic, or unexplainable event. That's what I was going with the Wheel of Fortune, is like that, something ends up working out in the favor of the lovers, no matter what. Um, Even though there was a death and rebirth experience. Yeah, the religious aspect. Okay, so where I'm feeling the religious stuff come in is these are people that are already thinking about leaving a religious organization, is what I feel. They may be considering it because they're having psychic or unexplainable events in whatever their church is or whatever is going on. There's some type of very, very not positive energy, and you can't deny it, and it has to do with fate and destiny and fortune and trying to come against or regulate or bind together lovers. Like, you can't do that. You can't bind yourself so that you're with them in another life forever. That's psychotic and evil. That's no. What comes to the lovers? The only thing that's ever going to come to the lovers is a natural death made by the real God. Okay? Not 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 a fabricated event that's just going to be like fortunate. Oh, how fortunate. No, that's not going to happen. Okay? Um Also, I feel very much a gold digger energy with this Wheel of Fortune. Somebody is like, I'm gonna run in right when the Wheel of Fortune comes, but they're in an illusion, like this card's saying, and they're flighty. So be aware of that. They're gonna run away from you and keep doing this like twin flame game, and it's not a real twin flame. It's a false one. They cloak themselves in the energy of your actual twin flame, and then they try to like predict the Wheel of Fortune, and they appear before the twin flame does, to try to keep it so that the lovers never come into your life, basically. So possible religious, psychic, unexplainable event, that's got to do with the Wheel of Fortune. Then we've got the Page of Swords. This is like that aggressive energy that is foolish, very immature and naive, will believe anything. Signifies a male who is under 30, intellect, confident, and responsible. Intimidates others and challenges them to keep up. Again, why is this person trying to compete with your love life? This is weird energy. Thrives on extreme sports. What did I say about the gladiator stuff, yo? This is that person. Thrives on extreme sports and outdoor activities. Represents designers, artists, builders, manufacturers, those who work with their hands or create physical objects. Listen to his words and heed his advice. Straight up, was exactly that energy that was coming in. And it's all about basically the Wheel of Fortune for the lovers. Now, this is the Five of Cups reversed. And this goes with the Page of Swords. This person is an emotional upheaval. Their life seems unbearable. They feel separation from the one that they love, which is you. Okay? And if you're single, whether you're single or not, they're an ex. They're feeling like literally the loss of you because they took you for granted. External events are stressful, like this psychic one and religious one. Oh, my ear is ringing so loud right now. And out of your control. Disappointment and heartache will pass in time. Conflicting emotions make life interesting and ultimately lead to personal growth and enrichment. This person, honestly, it said somebody under 30, but I feel like they were like 36, 32. I feel like they're in their 30s right now. And yeah, so that's that energy. We're gonna just get some more cards here going. And we call on Archangel Michael and all of the archangels, along with any starseed family, extraterrestrials, wraiths, all of it. The light and the dark. Your guides, your angels. We call in balance. Because there's something in this situation that's out of balance. Besides, we uncovered that some people don't have a twin flame. I've got the Fool and Judgment right there. But then we've got this strange. I'm just trying to see, like, how does this energy of this person, other than them being the Debbie Downer, etc., their emotional upheaval, and this is an outrage that the lovers get to be. Like, that's how they just feel like it's an outrage. How dare they? But then there's also a feeling of attraction. Like, this person wants to come in and sweep you off your feet. Like, they think that they have something better to offer, maybe because they are a designer, an artist, or a builder, or something like that. They could work construction, but their whole life is just, they're sad. They could design things or be an architect. So this person is the false flame. And even if it's a female, still in that type of energy. Okay. This is one false person. That's an X. Okay, this one is another one. Now, it's the Page of Pentacles. Denotes a male under 30 who is shy and self-involved. This person may embrace new ideas and trends. He is somewhat materialistic. Remember how I said that he'd be really flashy, like be wearing a suit and come in and be like I really have all my stuff together, all my ducks in a row. I'm very well to do, very flashy, extravagant. Like that, this is that person. And they, again, it says under 30, but literally they're in their 30s, okay? They don't have children. They may embrace new ideas and new trends. He is somewhat materialistic and makes rash decisions. This is, I couldn't even describe this person even better than this card is doing it. It's like, he is prone to making mistakes and argues over minor points. This person is a false flame. Now, he or she, okay, they will come in the disguise of what you think you want, like your temptation. Remember, we were talking about that? Okay. He is prone to making mistakes and argues over minor points. It's a never-ending battle with this person, okay? And he's neither trustworthy or respected. You'll find out, like, if you were to look, like, there's a word of mouth probably just about everybody, but if you were to look, and people don't like this person, okay? They're snaky, like, they just are snaky. He will pass, yeah, he's not respected. Or she, they'll pass through your life without changing it. Like I said, that wind just try to sweep you away. Okay, this is another, so we're actually getting somewhere with this. Okay, because this is all about somebody trying to bring a tower on your life, and you've got these aggressive energies that are like archetype things coming in, and they want a tower only so that it could bring a like death to whatever your love situation is, so that then they could assume that position. But again, this person, this man, if this man comes to you, or woman, they're very flighty. They like to wear black. Everything is black. Everything is black. Their car is black. Their clothes are black. They like black. This person is here to rob you off your path. They don't have a purpose. They just have a lot of money. And they're obsessed with items. Where this person is coming in because they have unresolved aggression towards you that they don't understand. And they are in emotional upheaval because they feel like this could be lost a lover, and you're in the lover's position, but you've got this other fake offer. See, this ex doesn't want you to get with anybody else. He wants you to be stuck in the death position, but you're never going to be, because of the Wheel of Fortune, which does represent fate if you don't go and change your fortune by doing something way crazy drastic. So this person is a trap. Beware. This person is a karmic, and just a karmic situation that we pray right now with the Most High God and all of the ascended masters, holy angels, that which is of love and life, to keep us safe from this aggressive person and their energy. Because this is a past life issue. It is coming from another time, and this aggression is not beneficial for your life. Now we've got strength. Now, strength is, well, this card is a card of tolerance, okay? Because you've already been through a lot. I could tell with having to deal with this type of person, this Page of Swords type of person. You've already been through a lot, okay? Now, there is a little bit about developing your character and being more compassionate with yourself. The ability to endure adversity. You can face any problem with inner strength. When challenged, maintain control of the situation by reacting calmly. Do not get angry. Have patience with others. Weaknesses, and do not allow them to become your problem. Don't allow this person that comes in that's very materialistic. He is full of problems. He, she, they are full of problems. They are a never-ending problem, a bucket of problems, okay? And they're coming in because they know that you're getting the Wheel of Fortune. They're very materialistic, and they're very domineering. Now, they don't see your strength, okay? They don't see that you have strength. And that's why if they think you're weak in some type of way, that's why they're coming in like this. Or these cards would not look the way that they look. Now, the next one is a Two of Pentacles. This guy right here, he's look at him juggle two situations like that. So great changes are in store for you. An important message or document arrives. Again, this is going to be something that is a breakthrough for you. Yeah, an important message or document arrives, putting an end to a problem. There was definitely a problem that you were in, and there was a communication that needed to happen, and it was blocked. Enjoy your work and learn from the challenges. An excellent time for new projects. That's a lot of times it's said now, new projects. Be patient and wait for all the elements to fall into place. Pick up a project that's been put aside. Yeah, so pick up a project that's been put aside. I'm really feeling that right now. Now we have the Ace of Wands. Anything is possible. This is so funny. It's just going to make me say the same thing over and over again. So anything is possible. Good time to begin a new project. Personal power and intellect. Strength. High energy and enthusiasm. Good time to start a family. What was I saying at the beginning of this? That somebody didn't want you to have a family, like, and was sending that death magic to the lovers so that they couldn't create a family, so they couldn't make a family. And so, yeah. It's a good time to start a family. Fertility assured. Warm, wonderful family life. This is a good thing. Also, I pulled the Hermit. This is a time, instead of engaging with these two dramas, I'm calling this guy the drama and this guy the X drama. This is the X and this is the false twin flame. They're both false twin flames, but like this one, the Page of Swords is the X that's been meddling. They want to come back, and there's no way. You would never take them back. Never. Okay, so represents the searches for answers in life's problems, right? Withdraw in order to find the answers to your questions. Peace and quiet is needed. Make decisions cautiously. Take advice from others, and this predicts a meeting with somebody who will defend, inspire, or protect you. This is a really good thing because there was something about getting a message. The Two of Pentacles was about a message coming through. So this is going to be a communication for some of you. A job, it's going to be a communication. It's somebody that you've needed protection in your love life because there's been so many Debbie Downers and Karens, you know, and Susans that have just really wanted to break up the lovers and keep you. They want you to be, it's misery loves company. They want you to be in the same situation they are. Then you got this other situation that Spirit's testing you with. So, possible vacation or sabbatical. Follow your heart, not the crowd. Yes, this is a great time to take a vacation. I would just like, we don't want to run away from our problems, but these two energies are going to have to be faced somehow. I literally don't see them going away. The X and the false twin flame that's going to come in and try to trick you with their money and stuff like that. And just know there's something dark about that. Okay. So now I want to know, what else do we not know about the situation that I would have never come up with? Who's involved or whatever it is. Look at that friction. Man, those cards were like, eh. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so the Six of Wands is all about your dreams and plans are fully fulfilled. Okay. Hard work and careful planning, glorious result. Victory over the opposition. Yay. So going within is going to give you the answer. You're going to get victory over the opposition. Triumph and success have a positive effect on your self-esteem. You are bursting with pride. Avoid arrogance, financial rewards, and hard work. Now we've got the sun energy. So all the people sending the evil eye, we rebuke you in the name of the Most High God. For you have no fear of God in your eyes. Okay? So the sun is here to blot that out. But also the sun has the inner child. And this is a protection. A period of contentment and joy. Also think about when that the sun, it grows things. It gives life to things. It warms things, right? You're going to be mentally aware when these people try to come back with their BS in this Mercury retrograde, because I feel like this is going to be just a situation that you have to it's all about loving yourself. Success and good health, high self-esteem, confidence in love and career, improved physical condition, overall energy level, mental alertness, optimism, and happiness. Period of contentment. Okay, so this could also be the energy that you're in right now. You could be in a period where you're really happy and content with your life. Okay, and you could just be like I just want to stay in the sun energy. So you gain in the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, you gain control over your life, basically, financially, and you take your power back. That's you taking your power back. Because, like I had said at the beginning of the reasons, the reading, that somebody wanted to have dominion, like just over you in general. They didn't want you to ever get married, have a love life, have a family, have finances, have whatever. Like, this is you getting that power back, because they didn't have the right to like be like this person, like, oh, I'm gonna distribute what you can have and da 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 da, and say what you're worth, and nobody cares. What these other people have to offer, you don't want it. You don't want this person that has emotional upheaval and all these issues, and you don't want this other person who is materialistic and snaky and a fraud. So I do feel like justice. You have justice in the upright. So for whatever has been done against your love life to try to cause a death, you're getting justice for. So this card is of integrity and fairness, okay? Like I said, that the people that don't have a twin flame, the reason that they don't is because they created bad injustices against their twin flame in another life. That's why they're not with them in this one. Every action you take has an effect. Be decisive and move forward. Don't keep going back to exes. This is just for some of you. Don't keep going back to these people. Because if you do, it's like a warning. So you have justice that's coming in, but you are at a major crossroads in life with the Eight of Wands, and you must take action to resolve events. I was saying that there's some action that has to be taken to resolve the fake flame, and why they're trying to create the tower in the first place, and then your ex who wants to come back. So yeah, careful planning is important. Be sure that your planning doesn't slow you down, basically. It's a good time to clarify your goals and set new priorities. Situations come to a resolution. Because of the Justice card, and probably the Wheel of Fortune as well. Good time to clarify your goals and set new priorities. Situations come to a resolution. Be on the lookout for important news and information. Oh my gosh, how many times are we going to get about literally messages coming in, and then be aware that there's messages coming in? So this message could be like literally about a crime. It could be from one of these people that want to be with you. Just be aware that there's some communication, and that we're in the Mercury retrograde, so that whatever communication, just be aware that this is something. Oh gosh, I just saw it. This is witchcraft that was done every Mercury retrograde to keep your love life apart, but not just for you, for everybody in the collective. That's why we're dealing with this running, chasing twin flame karma, CRAP. Because the hangman, it's not going to leave us in the hanged man position. If I didn't discover this curse right now, we would have been left in the hangman position. So this is like the game changer of it. Like where the Wheel of Fortune comes in. We, in the most name of the Most High, we get rid of that curse. And because the hangman is a card of contradictions, confusing time ahead. Again, if this curse was never dealt with, but now Most High God knows about it, so it is. If it was going to continue on, oh my gosh, it would have been like you being in the hangman position over and over and over again with different people. And that's what they want to create, because this person would have put you in the hangman position. This person already did put you in the hangman position. You had to walk away from that ex and their emotional upheaval and their unbearable, just they're in so much sorrow that you're not with them because you're still successful and you moved on, and they would do anything to have you back. When I say anything, like anything, desperation. So peace of mind comes from making a decision. That's been said so many times in this reading, that a decision needs to be made. What to do with these two energies, this aggressive energy that's coming back in for a fight, and then this fraudulent energy that is coming in to try to sweep you off your feet, then just leave you high and dry. Put aside any self-interest. It may be necessary to sacrifice in order to achieve success. Instead of trying to control situations and people, leave them alone. For those of you who are working again, or who are karmics working against the lovers, this death card is your warning to leave them alone. Straight up, you'll not survive. You will not survive. If you're one of these people that's trying to do anything, you're being told to pretty much leave them alone. If you're in this hangman situation, leave other people alone. Just everyone. Go into the hermit mode. Okay? Now that we found out that curse and it's being resolved. No, I'm gonna leave that. What happens next? The hangman also has to do with like the planet Neptune, water energy. It's very Neptune, Pisces, it's very heavy water energy. I'm feeling a Gemini energy as well. This person that's very flighty, maybe he or she, that's very materialistic. This false twin, I think that they could very well be a Gemini. They're very flighty. Like I like when I pulled this card, the wind, like I told you, was boom, taking those little tumbleweed things and lifting them off their own and whirling. So that to me is somebody trying to sweep you off your feet. And I feel like this person's a Gemini. They have another side of them that you will they can only go like a certain amount of time before that other side of them gets shown. And it's like, for some of you, it's very, very dark and scary. Like a murder movie that you don't want to get involved in. The Page of Swords energy wants to just come in for a fight. They could be wanting to fight the person that you're with, if you're with somebody. Or they could be wanting to fight over you. Things don't work that way. What else do I need to know? The Fool. Alright, so the Fool. You are unpredictable, open, spontaneous, adventurous, and a free spirit and a dreamer. I feel like that's accurate. about you and your person. You're free of responsibility by choice and do not like restrictions. Yeah. That's why the fool's like walking away with a picnic basket, like he's right, or not picnic basket, whatever those things are. It little knapsack thingy on his stick. I forget what they're called. So you have the soul of an entrepreneur. That's come out with the creative projects. It didn't exactly say entrepreneur, but with the lovers, there are situations where there's a great pair already together and there's a third party that wants to do business. For some of you it's going to be positive, for some of you it's not going to be positive. That's where the Fool card comes in. If it seems like, well, you're just going to know. Signifies the start of a new phase of your life. Trust in your own ideas and plans no matter what other people say. That's an important thing. What am I not seeing? Or what is cloaked? Okay. This is what it is. Somebody wants you in the Eight of Swords. That's what's cloaked. You are overwhelmed by problems and personal issues. This is what they wanted. They wanted domination. They wanted to restrict you. They want forced into living by others' rules. This is what that Debbie Downer, like whether she's your boss or a coworker or a family member or however she's related or he related. I do feel very strong feminine energy of an older woman. There's somebody that's tried to silence you your entire life. That had to come out. You feel trapped and think that there's no way out. This is what they wanted for you. They wanted for you to feel that way, trapped and no way out. That's why the Hanged Man is the trapped and no way out situation. But you're the Fool. You still have the Fool. Like, the Fool energy is new opportunities. It gets you out of the Hangman situation. But they've been trying to put you in the Hangman situation. So, yeah. This is somebody that doesn't want you, like, they want, this could be a same-sex relationship that's going on here that somebody's trying to bring a death to. Again, this religious organization and event, they could be trying to, yeah, trying to change the way that somebody, what their sexual orientation would be. Your own fear and indecision and priorities may be causing this. Solutions do exist. The answers require thinking and compromise. Again, it was saying that there has to be some type of action taken or an Eight of Swords situation might happen. What do we do about these two? And is there anything else like that we need to know about? Once you know about the plan, you can call BS on it with God. It's like, oh, okay, well, this is what they were trying to do. Trying to Eight of Swords me and then make me live some type of superficial way and sending in these fake devil people. Like, they're not from God. God didn't send this selfish, materialistic person that's obsessed with finances. God didn't send this you can always tell when somebody's come from the devil, like this aggressive gladiator energy, and then this falsifier. You can tell that that didn't come from the Most High. Okay. This is crazy. I got it. Okay. So, this is the Knight of Swords. Denotes a man under 40, impulsive and opinionated, poor judgment, overspends, frequently takes advantage of others, always ready to start an argument, self-destructive and emotional, immature, hurts others. This person will create problems if you don't set boundaries. Okay, now we're actually getting somewhere. Okay, this person coming in again is actually could be one person that's behind sending attacks to your love life. Now, this person is bad luck, whoever they are. You don't want them to come into your life because when they do, you get put into the Five of Pentacles. That's what this person wants. They want you to be in the Five of Pentacles. But this is actually what's about to happen to them if they're not already in the Five of Pentacles. They wanted all aspects of your life to be in disaster, physical and emotional and financial. They wanted you to be worried, stressed out, insecure, having health problems, having pain, possible unemployment, loss of a home. This is the energy. This man, I feel like for a lot of you, it's a man that's over 40 years old or in their 40s, impulsive and opinionated. Maybe they're actually in their late 30s or mid to late 30s. Poor judgment, overspends, frequently takes advantage of others. This is somebody that's literally sent by the devil to come and try to make you homeless and have you out on the street because they hurt others. It straight up says it. Hurts others, emotionally immature. This person will create problems if you don't set boundaries. I bet that the boundaries is what the lovers need to create is boundaries. I bet that that's what it is in this situation because I was saying an action needs to happen to stop this energy. And so it could be that. Also, this says health problems, weight gain, weight loss, and financial ruin, support, loss from friends and family. This person, for coming from you, has lost the support and respect from their friends and family. You are at the bottom, seek support from religion or spiritual institutions. And then it said in this one, a religious psychic event. This person could have been causing psychic events. The Four of Pentacles, this is about your inheritance. Why all these false people are coming in. You have some type of inheritance, a gift, a large sum of money, leads to arguments, possessiveness, and selfishness. You try to keep all the money for yourself. It's foolish to try to control others' actions or the situations around you. Resistance to change is affecting your judgment. A contract is signed or agreement is reached. That's part of the ending. There could be a contract that gets signed, an agreement that gets reached. You'll end up being in the position of authority because these are your pentacles. But the Five of Pentacles situation, I mean, that person is it just shows me that no matter what, you have the Three of Cups, which is a good harvest. Abundance, an active period marked by fun and successful relationships. So that tells me that this person that's trying to destroy your life right here, trying to put you in the Five of Pentacles, they're not going to succeed. A new understanding of what makes you happy. You feel energized and in high spirits. Strong friendships are very important at this time. So strong sense of community. This is the second positive community card that has been out here. Team spirit at work and in leisure activities, popularity and invitations to social events. Then we've got the Queen of Wands energy, and this signifies a popular and outgoing woman. This could be whoever you made the contract with. It could be somebody that's a coworker. They're a methodical planner. They are competent, decisive, and intelligent, practical with money, kind, emotional, cheerful, and easygoing, protective, and supportive of others. Also, this could be you. You could be in the Queen of Wands energy as well. But I do feel like this also could be somebody that's coming in, that's in the Queen of Wands energy, if she's not already in. If you're looking for an employee, there's going to be a Queen of Wands that shows up. And that's going to be a great employee. For some of you, it could be a manager, that you're filling a management position, and a Queen of Wands comes in. All right, so let's get the finishing message and the overall for the Lovers and for the tower that they tried to create. Okay. This is the Page of Wands. This is another energy that is going to try to come in and fool you. And again, could be male or female. I do feel like this one is 30 or under, very self-confident, charming and generous, natural lover, enthusiastic, active and involved, very emotional, courageous, has strong convictions. They're still not your person though. Encourages and aspires others to be their best, outgoing and gregarious personality. Okay, so we've got, well, at least now we're seeing what the issues are. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. You're about to have a major turning point in your finances, like massive. It's about to change everything. Take a complete financial inventory. Money comes in from investments, any investments that you've made. Money is going to be coming in from those, okay? Also, use this time to assess and progress forward your career goals and financial plans if there's little profit. Radically change your direction on money issues, the way that you're thinking specifically, like drastically change it. Choose low risk investments and plan carefully. Don't invest in any of the people on this board, except for the Queen of Wands, because I feel like the Page of Wands may be somebody that the Queen of Wands hires to work with her if you are getting like an employer or something, or a manager for your business or something like that. The Seven of Pentacles is like still a good card to have. With the is so drastically changing your business. Final card. Temperance. That goes along with what the Seven of Pentacles says. Choose to invest wisely. That's using temperance. Don't, like, there's some of you that are going to come into a lot of money through gambling, and then there's some of you that should never gamble because there's something in your bloodline against gambling. Like it just isn't a good gamble. Again, nothing is going to prosper when it's coming up against the Lovers. Them trying to create a tower so you can't have a family is only bringing death into their life. And the Temperance card is all about flexibility, change, and adaptation. So you growing into your new environment and into the community is going to be the way that you develop long-lasting relationships with other people. Again, you don't have to be fake or superficial or really deep, just having a kind relationship. Achieving balance and control over your own life. Okay, many ideas and experiences synthesized to form new ideas. Compromise to secure separation or cooperation. Separation. Compromise to secure separation. You may have to come into a compromise to be completely separated from these people. This ex that wants to fight this person, and then this person who's just a hater and who likes to hurt people. There may be a compromise that you have to make to get away from them. Possible reconciliation, though, for the Lovers. If you are estranged from your beloved, obviously temperance is what was needed in the relationship. Okay. All right. Know that the Wheel of Fortune's still coming your way. Nothing's going to change that. If you've got intense negative situations, wear selenite, get selenite. Put it in your office, at work, okay? Any place that this person that's a problem, that was any of those people that showed up energetically, any place that they would go. I'm hearing that people need to remember to go to God for things and to stop stealing stuff from other people. Okay. And if you come to God correct, look at the devil. Just know, you'll know who's actually sent from the Most High and who's not. Okay? Because you now are aware of that there was a curse, and then those 3 energies of people in your life trying to take down your love life. Trying to create the tower. This is what they were trying to do to your love life so that you would never have a family. That you would never, ever have a family if it's not with them. Delusional. Sorry about the sunlight. Again, I'll have this worked out by the next reading. But again, I just want to say, look at the tower and the moon. Tower and the moon. Okay? The tower, and that's bringing down harsh judgment on all of the things done in the dark against your love life. So, again, at the bottom of the deck, the tower, it just won't go away. And boom, what causes the tower? Judgment. Right there. The tower and judgment. Literally. That's what's happening. So that you can have new love. And if you're in a relationship, it'll be new love within your... I can't even... Tower's at the bottom again. The tower. They're trying to create a tower. For the star. Because you're the star. Again, the tower. I couldn't even do this if I could do card tricks. I couldn't even do that. Like, literally. Star in the tower. They're trying to bring a tower to the star. I'm telling you. The star at the bottom. They don't like that. They don't want you to shine. Again, the star, the 9 of Pentacles, money and possessions are safe, okay? These are people that are like wanting to count your pennies and stuff. It's ridiculous. Yeah, again, that energy. Wanting to count your pennies. And here she is again. This does show me that it says lottery winning, straight up says, do not trust financial advisors. You come into a large sum of money, possible inheritance or lottery winnings. It says right there, investments pay off. I mean, I've said it like a bunch of times now. Okay, so keep doing what you're doing. And if what you're doing, if you are taking a gamble, know that your gamble... Well, if you're taking a gamble with your investment, it's going to pay off. But if you're taking a gamble against the star, it's not going to pay off. You're going to get a tower. And you can't sacrifice the star. You can't gamble the star. You can't juggle the star. There's higher protection here. Okay. Higher protection. What'd I just say? Can't juggle the star. Because really, you're an empress, and judgment's been called on your love life. You've been in the 7 of Wands fighting people off. There may be a Knight of Cups wanting to come towards you. Okay? And there may be a Knight of Pentacles in reverse wanting to come towards you. The Knight of Cups is very, he is the ideal person that you would want to be with, but he's not an emperor. When you're the empress and that card came out, he's not the emperor. And then this other person, the Knight of Pentacles reverse, they're just a workaholic, obsessed with success, financially secure. They're very argumentative, relentless, consistently pessimistic, very negative personality. That these two could be people that, and again, could be a male, could be a female, that could try to come into your life. Okay. Wow, I've been on here an hour and 34 minutes. My goodness. All right. Last message. Don't worry about a thing. The Ace of Cups. Intense friendships, loving family, joy and inner peace, the beginning of a great love. Follow your heart and your instincts. Let your guard down and open your heart. You can trust this person, okay? Not any of the ones that came out before, but that last, like, it was like Knight of, like, we're at least moving into a space where we can trust the person, especially if you're already in a relationship, okay? Let your guard down and open your heart. You can trust this person. You will find your soulmate. Count on your friends. Says it right there. Don't give up. You're going to find your soulmate. I don't know if I could even come up with a better ending to that. Is like, don't worry about it. God's got you and everything's going to be fine. So, all right. Oh, I just shuffled them, and there it is again. Okay. So again, you're going to have a loving family. They're not bringing a tower to anything. We rebuke it in the name of the Most High God, and we ask for deliverance from anybody that would bring an unlawful tower against our life, okay? And if you like this reading, please like the video, share it. The Chariot's coming in, fast movement, okay? Share it with a friend, and subscribe to the channel. That really helps. And if you would like to donate or tip the reader, always, if you ever get a reading from somebody, always tip the reader. Just, if you feel like it really helped you, just, and you can, you know, tip the reader. It's just really, really respectful. Again, I just shuffled again. And what do we have here but the Ace of Cups? Intense friendships, loving family, joy and inner peace. The beginning of a great love. Follow your heart and your instincts. Let your guard down and open your heart. You can trust this person. You will find your soulmate. Count on your friends. Wow, I couldn't even get away from this if I tried. This is a great positive ending. So yeah, thank you. If you would like to donate, there is a PayPal link in the description box. And thank you guys so much for all of your support. This has been like a really good reading because of all of the hidden stuff that came out. So I hope that this helps you, this Mercury retrograde, because it's all coming in pretty quick. All right. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys in the next one. Remember that God loves you, the chosen ones love you, the collective loves you. You're important. You're needed here. You are valued. Love yourself. Okay? That's how you keep towers away. Get some selenite. Okay? Love yourself. I'll see you in the next video.